Hey guys, I think this is gonna be like my thing, like not one hand, but two. Today I'm gonna be taking you through my foundation slash skin contour blush routine. So basically how I would do my face minus my eyes. As you see, I've already done my brows, so we're just gonna jump right in. So this foundation routine is going to be like my basic foundation routine. I'm not gonna do something like my first video where I'm going to use like heavy duty foundation because I plan on dancing like a mad woman, quote. So this is just going to be like if I got a phone call and, hey, do you want to meet up and go to lunch or dinner or whatever, you get the idea. To start off, you definitely want to have a nice smooth surface to apply everything on top of. Me personally, I get a lot of blackheads and like little bumps and weird texture. I also have really large pores like right here and on my nose, so I like to kind of fill those in. That sounds really gross, but you know, you want to put a layer on top so when you add your foundation you're applying it on a smoother surface rather than having the foundation fall into all of those little weird craters. So to prime my skin, I'm going to use the Maybelline I think it's called Baby Skin or Baby Smooth, like instant pore eraser. I just recently got this product. I really do like it. It has like a silicone-y texture. It's not too oily or anything, which is perfect for me because I have extremely oily skin. So the longer you wear your foundation, the more oil is going to come through. If you have a primer that is really oily to begin with, it's just going to really add to the problem that you have. Start by pressing because it's going to push the product into all of those weird divots and gaps. And then when you do rub, always rub like down. Your face naturally has hairs on it, whether you can see them or not. So by going upwards, we're kind of doing the opposite of what we're trying to do by adding primer. You're going to add texture by wiping those hairs up and then layering them with foundation. So always rub down. That way we can lay those hairs as flat as possible and they will be unnoticeable. So my skin has a lot of acne scars. I do break out quite frequently. I think it's because my skin is so oily. I also do work out a lot, so I'm constantly sweating. You know, I'm not washing my hair every day, so the oils from my hair are dripping onto my skin. And I don't know, next thing I know, I wake up the next day, I've got a pimple. So I do want to get rid of some of the redness or cover some of those scars. Like, look at that. What is this? That literally like wasn't there when I woke up this morning. So I'm going to take the, what is this? Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the color medium. It says like 25 medium. And I'm just gonna apply that over those red marks. Oh my god, I have an itch. I think that's good enough. The foundation I regularly use just for like an everyday look is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. Now, like I mentioned previously in another video, it is so hard for me to find a color that's gonna match my skin, and Revlon definitely comes the closest. I don't know, it's like when makeup companies make tan products, they make like a fake tan or darker than tan. Like they don't make an I was born tan color, so it's really hard. So I'm just going to take one pump of that and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush. This is my standard foundation brush. Just pat it on. I like dot it all over the place first. And just really use all that product. I mean, sometimes, and by sometimes I mean right now, I'm even going to take another half a pump. Because I love this brush, but it does tend to like soak up a lot of product. It's like it disappears inside. So, put on as much as you want, honey. Nobody's going to judge you. Okay, so once I'm done with the brush, I take a Real Techniques sponge and just soak up like any excess product, really push it into the skin, make it as natural looking as possible. I love when people use the word natural when they're doing makeup. Oh, pat it into your skin like you didn't just layer 8 freaking layers of foundation on. People are gonna think you were born that way. Okay, so when I like back up, the light focus is a lot better. You can see how like nice this color actually is for me. Obviously my face and neck is gonna be lighter than my arm, if you can see. But I am gonna go over it and set it with a powder because I am oily, plus I like to use the powder to blend everything out. So to conceal, I'm gonna be using the LA Girl in Creamy Beige. I have been using it religiously, so I'm just gonna stick with that. My other like go-to concealer is the Maybelline Master Conceal. I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna draw like lines. So I do under the eyes. When I blend, I don't like draw a triangle, but when I blend it in, I do go in like a triangle motion. So I'll bring it down, come back up, come back out. I just do like a line down the center of my nose, nothing crazy. I'll do above my lip. If you even understood that, I said above my lip. I hit my chin, and then the sides above my jawline. Okay, so I'm going to blend that out again with a Real Techniques sponge. I do have two. I have one for my foundation and one for my concealer. And really take your time. Like, don't get frustrated or try to do it quickly. Like, just take your time, blend it out. It's very important. So now that we've got that all blended out, we do want to set it. Before I discovered the Ben Nye banana powder, I would use the NYX translucent powder. I like that too, but I like how the banana powder has the same like yellowy pigment as the LA Girl concealer. So to me, they pair really well, especially for my skin tone. So we're gonna dip the sponge in there and put that everywhere that we just blended out our concealer. And this powder, you're gonna notice you're gonna put a lot on, but then when you go to wipe it off, there actually won't be as much product on your face. That concealer like soaks that product up. So I guess that's why they call it baking, but I just feel like I need to be like, Jessie, it's time to cook or something. If I was doing my eyes in this video, I would put my lashes on right now just to kill some time, and then once that was done, I would go back and dust it off. So we're just gonna pretend I put my lashes on. Now it's time to dust it off. So I'm just gonna use a fluffy powder brush and wipe. And I flick down for obvious reasons. We don't want to get it in our eyes. Voila! And see how it still has that like yellow color there? That's what I like. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match powder in the color W7. And I'm just going to take it on a big Morphe powder brush and put that everywhere that I didn't put the highlight, basically. I will go over like my chin a little bit because I don't want my chin to be like, hello, there's a chin. just dropping shit over here. So from here, my next step would be my contour or bronzing. I think I'm just gonna bronze today, actually. I'm gonna be using the Ulta matte bronzer in the color Warm, and I'm just taking that on an Eco Tools powder brush. And we just want to focus that product on the outside of our face, almost in like a heart shape, like here. And I'm going to do a little bit here just because I like to make sure that my face and neck don't look like one continuous thing. I am going to take the same brush, same product, and I'm going to draw like little lines on the side of my nose, here and here, just because I feel like since I put the highlight and powder on my cheeks and straight down my nose, it kind of can have a flat appearance, and by adding these lines, I'll show you in a second. You can see the difference there already. It definitely shows like the depth perception, like I'm not just a flat nose like sea creature. I'm doing it again. Sometimes I'm like, why am I trying to do a talk through? Like, and now I have a nose. So I like to hit here too. Putting the shadow under the lip definitely makes your lips look bigger. I won't be applying lipstick in this video, but just as a tip for future reference. So you can see that I have a face and not a continuous flat structure there as well. So now for blush, I'm gonna use the Milani, I think it's a baked blush, I'm not sure, but it's called Bellissimo Bronze. It is like this really pretty peachy pink color, but it also has like a marbly effect on it where it has like some brown lines, so it really blends good with your, if you're bronzing your face. And I'm just gonna take it on a Morphe blush brush, tap it in, dust it off. We don't ever want to put too much blush at once. It's easier to put a little on and layer it up than to put too much on and be like, oh. Last but not least is my favorite part. This is the highlighting. I'm always, it's not even fair because I'm always using Champagne Pop. I feel like I should use something different for the sake of the video. For old time's sake, I will be using. So I'm going to be applying the highlighter with a Morphe fan brush. I'm sorry I don't have... I swear to God, my Champagne Pop just fell out of the fucking case. It's all over my floor. This is so sad. Sad day. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. There are ways to fix these kinds of things, and now I can use the opportunity to show you by making another video. So it's gonna be okay. So for the sake of this video, I'll be using Prosecco Pop. So take our fan brush in my broken kit and there you go. And then I'm going to go down my nose. I do the exclamation point method. So you're just going to go in the middle here, leave a gap, and then put some at the tip. And I always do my Cupid's bow. Even if it looks like boogers sometimes. That's cute, right? I'm going to clean off my lips. So I have some like a normal human. And then last but not least, I'm going to set my face. I'm either going to use one of 3 products. It's going to be the NYX setting powder, setting spray, or the Urban Decay setting sprays, either the all-nighter or the de-slick. Right now I just have the all-nighter. I got it as a little sample when I bought my all-nighter foundation. Alright, so this is the finished skin look. So this foundation routine works for all types of looks. I could totally leave the house as is. It's a very subtle, natural face. I could throw some mascara on and walk out the door. I could put some lashes on, make it a little like I woke up like this type of a look. I could also go in and do an entire like eyeshadow routine right now, and it would look great with that too. So I hope you learned a lot. I hope you have some of these products on hand. They are relatively cheap. I think a lot of them were, I think they all might have been drugstore. Huh. I just had a revelation. I just did a drugstore foundation routine. Who would have known? Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is your second video that you're seeing. If not, go through, like, comment, subscribe. I want to keep like pumping video, pumping. Oh my God, like what is wrong with me? I hope to keep you entertained, and I hope you learned a lot from this video as well as my others. And my others, I have one other, but I plan to have a lot more, so I hope they're all informative and entertaining. Thank you again. My name is Corinne. So I do want to do something like a get to know me type of video. I feel like I just kind of came on here and was like, hey, watch me do my makeup, but you don't know who I am. Like, I want to be that person on YouTube that like you have a relationship with me and I have a relationship with you. I don't really want to sit here and just like so if you do have any questions or anything about anything, my life, my, I don't know, freaking anything. But I would love for you guys to get to know me so that way we can go on this YouTube journey together. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And holy, my teeth look white. Every time I watch YouTube videos, I'm like, wow, their teeth are white, but hey. And I don't whiten. This is all crest, baby.